Hey guys, in this video we're going to be taking a look at what the Connecticut State Legislator map could look like by 2024. Alright, so obviously after the 2024 election. So obviously the environment for the Democratic Party is not good right now, just because of national politics. I mean, I live in the town of Southington in Connecticut, right around here, right there. And the national unpopularity of the Democratic Party is even affecting the little town council we have with 9 seats. It's even affecting little things like that in towns across America. So obviously we're going to be taking a look at how the unpopularity of the Democratic Party could affect. I might be doing a couple of these states, so check out those. If some time has passed after I post this video. But 151 towns, we're going to be seeing which towns go Democratic, which go Republican. I'm sorry, legislator, whatever you want to call it. But this won't mean that, obviously the Democrats are still going to win because it's a safe blue state. However, I should be saying that this, even if the Republicans win the majority of towns, that doesn't mean that they have the most seats. All right, it's just because they they won the most towns, but population really bases this. So, this Hartford area, this is going to be safe territory for the Democratic Party. They're going to pick up many seats here. We see Hartford here. We see West Hartford. All these towns are going to go Democratic. Not so much over here. This is going to be a bit more Republican. But these really, these city-like parts, these tinier areas. I mean, this Hartford area, Hartford County, is heavily Democratic. This whole Hartford area, we can call for the Democratic Party. I see, down in Fairfield County, this is a county where the Democrats aren't going to do well because, of course, the more wealthy people of Connecticut live down here. But, and, they're the ones who are not approving of Biden. Many business owners not approving of Biden at all because of taxes, that goes for these wealthy people down here, but for business owners, just the economy is not good, and many blame President Biden. All right, so many of these, we see here's the, you can't see all that, but there's that 2021 map as of right now. So we do see near Fairfield County here, there are Democratic and Republican areas, but I do think this is going to be an area that is going to shift towards the Republicans. The really heavily populated areas, like towns down here, the West Coast, the small towns, these are the ones that are going to stay in the Democratic column. I really do see all these staying with the Democrats. Let's just take a look back here. Yeah, really this coast, obviously it's not all going to be Democratic, but these smaller towns, these heavily packed areas, these are, we're actually looking at this town. I think this would be a Republican town. Fairfield County, wealthy people, but the more rural regions that are generally conservative, I will give to the Republican Party. So the Republican Party is picking up seats over here near Fairfield County, excuse me. They're definitely going to pick up seats. I see the Republicans winning in bigger towns, like down here, but, little ones like these. But I see Republicans picking here, these huge counties, and many of them are going to go Democratic. Not all of them. Like, we go up north in Litchfield County. This is a Democratic, Litchfield County. That is a Democratic area. See that big block? Democratic, completely Democratic. Yep. Really, this will be the Democratic bloc here. We see it right there. But I mean, over here, it's becoming more Republican. Let's just see. Yeah, this is going to be a Democratic area here. But I mean, all these surrounding ones, these large counties, maybe this one stays Democratic. But huge counties, these are going to, for the most part, stay in the Republican column. Alright, but going over here, I see the Republicans picking up down. But this is a pretty Democratic area. I know you can't see. I'm really sorry about that. Gosh. Oh, God. That just made it worse. Alright, but Democrats, they could win in these areas, these more heavily populated areas with many, but the towns with many suburbs, they were going to turn out pretty heavily for the Republicans. Because many families, or many parents, I should say, they're the ones who don't approve of President Biden right now. Alright, but Democrats, the northwestern side of Connecticut is really going to be that more Democratic area. We see near Fairfield County, that's very much Democratic. But as we get more down south, there's a couple that will stay in the Democratic column. But the rest, these are really going to be Republican. But going down on the west, or I'm sorry, on the coast, I meant to say, little towns, the Republicans, they're just going to win these bigger areas. Alright, New Haven, Democratic. And the Democrats, they're going to pick up many seats near New Haven. This is the New Haven port here. This surrounding area, East Haven, North Haven, they're all going to be Democratic. I mean, really, these more rural regions next to New Haven, they're still going to be Democratic because it is New Haven. Alright, going to my hometown of Southington right here. That's going to be a Republican area, actually. The Republicans won big on the town council. I definitely have the experience to say this. And then, moving up north, this is, we definitely border more Republican areas. However, we go down towards Waterbury. These towns, smaller towns, these are going to be Democratic. But ones like this, Cheshire. I think that's Cheshire anyway, which is a Democratic town. But yeah, I think that's Cheshire. But anyway, the smaller areas, and the Democrats have actually already taken a win because they win these smaller, packed areas of of Connecticut. But down here, I think the Republicans could win there. Maybe the Democrats win in a couple of these districts. But really, these Republicans, they're going to win the more rural regions. And then, we just have this remaining part down here near the coast. What county is this? This is New London County. That's right, and part of Middlesex County. New London County. So, near New London, down here, this is a city, so this is going to be more of a Democratic area, as we go up north, that tiny area, but I think I see the rest of it staying Republican, bigger areas, bigger towns, more rural, more suburbs. So this is our final map. Democrats win with 92 towns to the Republicans 59.